I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm back. Had the day off yesterday because I woke up with a headache. I was emotional. It was emotional pain yesterday. A lot of releasing going on in the last couple of days. But all good. All good. And I'm back. Let me just check I'm on live properly. It says it is, but is it? Yes, it is. So yeah, I'm going to go deeper into the daily read, and then I'm going to give mini readings, free mini readings to your people that show up live. So if you're watching the replay, come along live sometime. It's the same time each day, most days, 8 a.m. Well, it's always at the same time, but I don't do it every day. 8 a.m. Bangkok time, so just check out when that is in your time zone. Come along. The daily read today being Thursday the 21st of May, it is for me anyway. It's about taking action, a day of taking action today. So yesterday was all about decisions, deciding how to move forward. Today's about taking action on those decisions or that creative project. When I say creative project, I don't just mean paintings, new businesses, things like that. It could be relationships, it could be all kinds of things. Good morning, Chris. How are you? Yeah, it could be all kinds of things to move forward on. But the important thing about today's guidance is that we've got to get our head straight before we take action. It's really important. And so what's been coming up in some of the guidance that I've been getting lately is that procrastination isn't always procrastination. Procrastination is often us. It's often our intuition. It's us picking up on that the time isn't right to act yet, or our head isn't straight yet. And so sometimes, you know, when I say our head isn't straight yet, it's so important the intention that you have before you take action and the energy that you're in before you take action. And so even if the action is the right action for you to take, if you're doing it from a place of panic or stress, or you're thinking this isn't going to turn into much, or worse, you're thinking this is going to go wrong, you know, things always go wrong. If you start something, even if it's the right action, even if it's like divinely inspired action that you're going to take, if your head isn't straight, if you're not in the right energy when you actually take that action, you might as well not do it. You're just kind of throwing good guidance away when you do that. So today is all about taking action on those things that we want to create. But let's get our head straight first. How are you, Chris? Are you good? Is anyone else in? No, it says 0. I know there's not 0 in because Chris is on and I'm on. And I'm not 0. We also had about, I thought it was funny. In the daily read, I said about the extra guidance was to get out into nature because something brilliant will happen. It's like a brilliant manifestation. And in it, I said I would like to go down to the beach and for the coconut ice cream man to show up. And of course, I record these in advance, so that was last week. And the coconut ice cream man didn't show up at the beach, but he did show up when I was getting this tattoo, so that was cool. Today was a good day, finally sunny. We're officially into rainy season now. It's overcast today, and it's very hot. Very hot. So it's good to know the sun's shining somewhere. Card of the day is creative blocks. So this is another thing, you know how I was saying procrastination might not be procrastination. Creative blocks might not be creative blocks either. This says, if you're an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. So creative blocks might not be creative blocks. It might just be that your head's not straight yet. Yeah, so procrastination, creative blocks. Sometimes we're being stalled because we're not in the right space to take action yet. And so you're trying to push ahead on something, trying to manifest something, and you're not paying attention to where your head's at, what your thoughts are, how your thoughts are, what your thoughts are about it. If you're just trying to push forward and you're hitting blocks, could just be that. Got to get positive mindset. Chris was able to do a 5-mile walk on a wonderful trail. Oh, that sounds good. Hey, Aphrodita. How are you, Aphrodita? Are you good? So let's go deeper into the daily read. If anyone wants a private reading, I'll pop a link up. Private readings are available on that link. There we go. Quiet in here today. It says 0, but there's not 0 in here. Let me see if it says... No, 0. We're not nobody. I've got a backache today. You know when you get inflamed, when you've eaten too much or when you've eaten the wrong thing and your belly gets inflamed and it's all sore and then it makes your back hurt? I've got that this morning. Woke up with it, and I didn't eat any inflammatory food yesterday. I ate all the right stuff. I just ate way too much. Way too much. I had this big salmon steak salmon fillet, but I wasn't really hungry for it. Oh, yours says 6. Mine says 0. 0. Weird. Still Wednesday for you. Yep, Thursday here. I've had 2 days off this week, which means I've got so much work to do today. Not ideal, but I'll have to do it. Be making... Oh, I've got 25 videos to make. 25! I can do some tomorrow, but it's not ideal. Okay, deeper into the daily. Got patience and respect. I'll turn the camera the right way around again so we can see, so we can read the cards. My brain's just going to have to deal with it. The non-mirroring effect. So on other cameras, it shows you the mirror for you, but it actually puts out the image as the right way around, which is way better. Anyway, patience and respect. We've got to have patience with ourselves and respect. Yeah, the universe isn't, it's always trying to help us. It's always trying to help us. And so if we've got these creative blocks, if we've got this procrastination going on, it's because the universe is saying, not now, you're not ready yet. You haven't got your head right yet. You haven't got your energy right yet. And so just have patience with yourself, respect yourself and have patience with yourself. And don't beat yourself up for it too. If you're not ready, you're not ready. It's not a problem. Like it's not a terrible thing. We're allowed to take our time. Ooh, very specific guidance. Release guilt about a friend. What's that about? Maybe you let somebody down? Or broken a friendship? Or, yeah, I think this is just, if you've let a friend down in some way, or you feel like you might have let a friend down, or haven't been there for them when maybe they needed you. Release the guilt about that. No need to feel guilty about it. It could be that you had stuff going on too. Interesting. I think this is about lockdown. Time alone to fulfill us. Very interesting times right now, isn't it? I know. I don't know about you guys, but I'm over the corona thing now. I'm just not interested in it anymore. It's boring me now. But I feel like I've got the benefits from it. From that lockdown, we're coming out of it now here, which is amazing. It's great. But I feel like I've got the benefits from it. This fulfillment, a redirection. It's certainly good for my business, the lockdown. It got me into a really good pattern of work. Because I couldn't focus on anything else. And so I've got benefits from that, and now I'm getting more balance. Now things are opening up, which is good. But also, just what's important to me now, especially community too, especially about friendships and community. You know, we can get complacent about things, can't we? I think it came up in one of the readings as well that I've done lately, is that we can get complacent, we can, when things are always available, everything's always available to us, sometimes we don't choose those things, and then when it's taken away, we're like, why wasn't I doing that? You know, it's like the gym's not open, suddenly you can't go. It's like, well, I wasn't going anyway. Why wasn't I going anyway? And then suddenly you can't see your friends, and it's like, oh, I wish I'd see my friends more often. It's that kind of thing. And so time aligned, this lockdown, that's what I'm feeling this is about. It's leading us all to more fulfillment in ourselves. You're on total lockdown still. Oh my God. Well, maybe you've got to learn more about fulfillment, Chris. You've got even more to learn. But yeah, I'm thinking this is more about balance. It certainly is for me too. Making sure that you're fulfilled in many areas of your life and getting that balance. Especially around other people, you know. Being around the right people. Making more time for people. I love looking at my new tattoo. It's great. I'm so happy with it. It's such a cool tattoo. And it's healing nicely. I put oil on it this morning. Feels a little bit bumpy still, but it's healing nicely. Hey Mal, how are you? I'm a hugger. I'm not hug my friends. Oh yeah, it's horrible, hey? We're still hugging each other. In fact, yeah, we're pretty much back to normal now here. We're not meant to be. The rules are different, but nobody's got it here. It's not here, so what? Follow the rules just because people in Bangkok and people on Phuket might be still in danger. We're not in danger here, so. Oh, freedom, nice. Being flowed toward freedom. Our higher selves want freedom. Our higher selves wants a lot of things for us at the moment, and freedom's one of them. One of the things. Yeah, let's all hug Chris. Let's all go to Illinois and hug them all. Suffering in lockdown. Oh, it's a terrible thing. And I'm not sure it's the right thing to do either, because countries are coming out of it and it's like, it's not making a difference, is it? It's not suddenly a huge wave happens. In fact, the ones in Thailand that are getting it, it's people that are at home with other people. It's not people that are out and about. It's like, it's not saying, oh, the one new case that we got today was someone that wasn't in lockdown. No. It's the people that stay at home that are getting it. It's like, okay, well, maybe lockdown wasn't the right thing to do. Thanks, Mal. It's cool, isn't it? I love it. Very cool tattoo. And I love that it goes up my back. Like that. And even like this, when I lift my arm up, I can see it like either side. It's very cool. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, our higher selves are moving us toward freedom, flowing us toward freedom. So this is easy flow toward freedom. Not something that we've got to push, not something we've got to manifest. Our higher selves are leading us there. Toward freedom, flowing us toward freedom. Nice. Okay, who wants a reading? So it's really good energies for today. Moving forward, taking action on things. I just got a message from someone I need to take action on today too. Got some talks to have, important emotional talks to have today. And that's going to happen. Even though I've got 25 videos to make, it's still going to happen because it's very important. Coffee. Oh, getting a vine up your leg. Wow, cool. An ultraviolet, they do that. Wow. Yeah, he's got ideas about filling in the gaps too. It's left space. It's left like certain spaces like this where he wants to do something with it, and also join it up on my back to my my phoenix tattoo on my side. He's got lots of ideas. Let's see. We'll see. Aphrodite, but yeah, my friend, what he does is he paints it on the body, and so it takes quite a while to paint it on. So, you know, especially if doing limbs and stuff, is moving your arm all over the place while he makes sure that it looks good from every angle and it lines up on every angle. It's an amazing artist. So yeah, and I think especially for vines and stuff, it's got to be done like that. Aphrodite's up first. Aphrodite, what's going on with you? So the general theme for today is getting our head straight about things. And so, Aphrodite, getting your head straight about who you are, being grateful for who you are. This is about not comparing yourself to others, not thinking I'm not as good as that person, or I wish I was more like this and more like that. This is like, no, be grateful for who you are. Get your head straight about who you are. Feeling happy about who you are. Grateful for who you are. And it's the same. Appreciating yourself, but what's the overwhelming? The overwhelm. Aphrodite, what's the overwhelm in this? Feeling grateful for yourself as you are. That probably makes more sense to you than it does to me. But being grateful for who you are, not comparing yourself with others, appreciating you as you are, your gifts, and knowing that they're right for you. Like, you shouldn't be more like other people. I could add birds and bugs. That's funny. Yeah, I thought about putting a butterfly on it. When was that? Yesterday. I had an interaction with a butterfly and I thought, oh, maybe a butterfly wants to be on my arm. Interesting, yeah. I'm going to have my foot tattoo changed to its waves, and I don't like it. I'm going to have that changed to a dragonfly. But I'm going to wait until my friend O gets back on the island. The island's opening up, yesterday, but the ferries haven't started yet, so the ferries start in a few days, which I think is in about 5 days. I did a reading yesterday. I did one of the daily reads yesterday. I can't remember which date it was for. But it was about, it's the funniest thumbnail ever. Just wait till you see it, it's funny. But it was about, the thumbnail says, the dentist cancels on you. And that's because that was the guidance I was getting through. I think it was for the 27th or something. Anyway. And then as I was saying it, like there's some kind of disruption, but it's nothing major on that day. Some kind of disruption, someone cancels on you. You can either get annoyed at it or you can just accept it, right? But I kept on getting this, it's the dentist cancels on you, the dentist cancels on you. And then I was thinking about it when I was doing the reading. I was like, 27th, that could be, in fact, when the dentist comes back, because the dentist can open now officially in Thailand. It was one of the non-essential services. But now it was in the 17th, the openings of the 17th. But we've only got one dentist on the island. And she's not on the island, she's in Champagne on the mainland, because she's got a place there and she's got a place here. And so she does like 3 days a week here, 4 days a week there. And so our master's just saying, when are you coming back? I need a filling. And she's like, waiting on the ferries to start up again. So while I'm doing this reading saying the dentist has cancelled on you, I'm thinking, you know what, it could be that date when I can book back in with her again. But why would she cancel? Maybe because there was a problem with the ferries or something. Anyway, it's funny. So yeah, if you're booking the dentist this week, it might get cancelled on you. Bid said Fred. What have you got to get your head straight about, Bid said Fred? Your thoughts about romance. and relationships, and whether they can be successful, and whether you can get what you want, or whether it's just not available to you and you've just got to put up with whatever you can get. And Aphrodite says, I'm overwhelmed at the moment as I'm so busy with my kids. Remote learning, which is taking so much time. I work full time. I need to go into office every day. Oh, yeah. Not spending a lot of time on your own business. You've got a lot on your plate. All right. Yeah. And a platypus. He wasn't that was telling me. He wasn't that was telling me that. You know how when YouTube videos play, when they start auto playing but without any sound on because it's in the suggested videos or something, and it puts subtitles underneath it. It wasn't you, Mel. And it said, the subtitle said, I am a platypus. I said, I am a platypus. Okay, back to Bid Said Fred. Yeah. What's available to you in romantic relationships? You haven't got very positive thoughts about that. You need to get your head straight about that you can have a romantic relationship, or sort stuff out in relationships if you're already in one. So it's either you're thinking that it's not available to you and you're single, or you're in a relationship and you're thinking that it can't change or improve, or you can't sort something out. Oh, connection and time alone, time with people, time without people. Maybe this has got to do about freedom. Yeah, so important to live our own lives, even in romantic relationships. To be independent, to do our own thing, to follow our own life path, that kind of thing. And spend time alone too. And spend time together too. Getting that balance right. That's yours, Bid Said Fred. So sort your mind out about what a successful relationship is for you, romantic relationships. Love is part of my guidance this morning. Lots of butterflies, yeah. Butterflies love islands too. Absolutely love them. Oh, when I was living on the yacht and would go to some of the islands in Australia, some of those remoter islands that are small, maybe only got a couple of people living on them, or no people living on them, they would be full of butterflies, and you'd go walking down this trail and the trees would just be covered in them, and then they would all set off and you'd just be surrounded by so many butterflies. It's just amazing. Butterflies love islands. Really. So Mel, what do you need to sort your head out about? Maybe I should do a reading like that, hey? Maybe that should be one of the specials, maybe next weekend. It's not this weekend because I've already set that one up, but get your head straight about something. What you need to get your head straight about. Mel says, it's so funny. Has trouble with my name. Yeah. What does it say? Oh, was I saying my name? And it thought I was saying, I'm a platypus. I'm Claire Louise, hi, I'm a platypus. That's funny. So Mal, what have you got? Yeah, leaving the past behind. Thoughts about the past. Now I'm feeling like this, you've got like a fresh start with somebody or with something. Maybe this is about work, if you haven't been working. And you get back there, it's like you can leave the past behind and have a fresh start, fresh in your mind, not dragging the past with you, not expecting the same things to happen, and just, drawing a line in the sand saying, okay, it changes now. I don't need to bring the past in with me. Yeah, there's big change available to you right now, Mel. And it's in a mind shift. It's like, okay, well, that was how it was before. I'm a different person now. This is the way I intend to move forward with this mindset, and I can just build it from here. So it's like a whole new focus that you need, Mel. And then I'm feeling like this is in your work, Mel. And then, needing to talk to someone about that. It could be a relationship as well, though. This works for a relationship too. It's like, okay, that was all in the past now. I want something different now. So, talking to a partner, let's do this instead. With a new focus, your new focus, and then sharing that with others just to make sure you're on the same page. Work, partnership. I ended up with a lot of tattoos with wings and a lizard. Oh, a frilly lizard. One of those frilly face lizards, whatever they're called. Aphrodite, I work from home Thursdays until school goes back. That's why I can tune in. Okay. Who else wants one? A reading. Anybody else? Chris, are you still there? Chris fall asleep on us. Did I do Chris? I can't remember. No, I didn't do Chris yet. I missed you out, Chris. Okay, Chris is next. Sorry for missing you out. Skipped over you. Chris, why have you got to get your head straight? Or what have you got to get your head straight about? Making decisions from your heart, listening to your heart, not your mind. Oh, we want to make decisions from our mind, don't we? It seems to make more sense. And it does make more sense. That's the trouble. But it leads us in the wrong direction when we do that. You got to be braver to make a decision based on what your heart, decisions based on what your heart's telling you, not your mind. The mind is the ego. It's always the ego. It's always trying to do the logical thing, the protective thing, the mind. You know, our minds are great for thinking through problems and things like that. In fact, it's not that great at doing that. But, you know, it's like putting together IKEA furniture. You've got to use your mind a bit for that, figuring things out like that. But not for the decision-making process. Not for the decision-making process. So you've got to listen to your heart. So it's sorting your mind out about shutting it up and listening to your heart more. Doing what you love and traveling too. Yeah, this is about your work. I thought it would be, Chris. Listening to your heart about what you want to do. Something that you'd really love to do. And travel somewhere different. Your cards are consistent. Yeah. Yeah, but when cards are consistent, it's not always that someone just isn't listening. That can be the case. I remember I had a client years ago, just the same reading over and over again, and I was feeling bad about it, and then he got really annoyed at it too. And I'm like, well, take the guidance then, like, do it. Have you done it yet? And he's like, no. I'm like, I'm not working with you anymore. I've had enough of this. I don't need to keep on doing the same reading over and over again. Maybe I should have just kept on taking his money, putting a new date on the top of the old reading instead of doing it and sending it to him. But yeah, sometimes that happens, but it rarely happens. Like, I rarely attract people like that don't actually do the work. So Chris, that you're getting the same guidance over again, it's just, you're allowed to take your time with this. It's when you've got big change, you're okay. It's okay to take your time with it. So, you know, it's just like your best friend giving you a nudge, telling you the same things over and over again while you get used to it. Yeah, because sometimes, like, we got this creative blocks card today, and I was talking about procrastination too. Sometimes procrastination, creative blocks, they're not blocks. It's just slowing us down because our head's not on straight yet. You're just a bit slower than your higher self. Well, we all are. Our higher selves are, like, really powerful. We should be. We should be slower and more stupid and, you know, less focused, and we should be than our higher selves, because our higher selves are amazing. Anyone else want a reading? I'm not sharing my cards today. They're very personal. Got big things going on in my life right now, in my personal life. Big things. Might have some very exciting news for you all soon. We will see. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? A gecko. I used to have a combi with geckos on the side until it died, fell apart. Okay, let's leave it at that. Thanks everyone for coming along and clicking like. Oh, Belinda. Belinda, let's do Belinda before I leave. Then, Belinda, what do you need to get your head straight about? Being willing to go for it. So you are procrastinating. That's what your higher self is saying. You're holding yourself back. You got to be willing to go for it, willing to put yourself out there, willing to take a risk, willing to actually take action. Maybe you're waiting too long to get ready. You know, we never feel ready. We never feel like completely unfearful and ready to do something. So yeah, this isn't so much, Belinda, about sorting your head out before. This is saying that get going on it. Don't hold yourself back until you think you're ready, because that will never come. Ask anyone that's ever done anything. You never feel like you're ready. And if you do feel like you're ready for something, then it's not worth doing, because it's not out of your comfort zone. It won't be moving you forward into anything good. Belinda, also getting support, respecting yourself, getting support, respecting yourself more so you let people help you, let people support you, get help. Maybe you need a reading, like a better reading than this. I mean, not just a mini reading. Or maybe you need other kind of support, like respect yourself and allow yourself what you need. Your higher self will support you in that, in doing that. You know, we're not islands. As much as I love islands, we're not islands. We are part of an organism, communities. We're seeing that with lockdown, right? We're not independent beings. Human beings, we need each other, and we need to be supported by other people. It's a need, not just a want, it's a need. And so you need to allow yourself that, Belinda. Allow yourself to get support by respecting yourself and respecting that, you know, you deserve to be supported by everyone. You deserve to be helped. You deserve to be part of the global community. You're as important as everyone else, Belinda. There you go. Thanks everyone for coming along. I'll put another link for my private readings if anyone wants to book in for one of those. I am available today. I will be busy making videos. So yeah, tomorrow is Friday, which means so in a day and a half my next half price sale will be starting, and I'll be publishing some bonus reads as well tomorrow. So check that out. Click subscribe and that bell thing on the YouTube channel if you haven't already, so that you'll get to see those videos when they come out. Have an awesome day, everybody. Maybe I won't be on. I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea whether I'll be here tomorrow or not. Bye. You're welcome, Belinda. Bye. There we go.